O Lysalia, I thank thee for thy trust. She knowest me not true. I thank thee. I shall go tend to the bodies.
Fear not, she cannot see me. I am invisible to all but you.
Father, thou art dead.
Aye, my body to its dusty origin has hence returned, and now my soul upon the rack in hell is stretched, doomed I to walk on earth terrain until the fire burns my sins away.
Will my sins ever be burned away, Father?
Baruch atah Adonai.
I never knew this.
Yes, that was one secret. I am Jew. What be this white rag upon the floor?
I use it to clean this blood.
Aye, and yet thou shalt rub and rub and rub, and note the cloth be as clean as e'er when you begun, for no amount of toil can the murderous blood remove.
Oh, Macbetha, oh, my king, this be the land of the dead.
Oh, Fabrizio,
Why hast thou betrayed me as such?
is this the curse of a ruler? One to put fairness to all its kingdom? Is this what must be done? Death and destruction in its wake?
Aye, apparently so.
Aye.
Did you live with this nature of thyself, as I do when thou didst sentence thy brother to death, Father?
Good infernal brother,
My king forever.
shall we the dance of death partake?
Aye, perhaps thou canst speak the Hebrew words.
This is too much, I banish ye ghosts! I banish ye ghosts!
Knowest thou this? Thou canst but banish us north by northwest, but when the wind be southerly, we shall return.
I must away to my queenly chambers in hope that Carlos does not return.
Good sister,
Carlos,
many a time did I think that this were a halo above your head, for you were an angel. And look at you now.
Queen, as Father wished. Father did tell me I was to be queen, for he had not a male heir worthy.
You think that you are the only person who the ghosts did visit? For it was I that they did come to as well. A strange dance did they partake in. And
Did
yet-
you know that they were Jewish?
Sister, I did learn that you have done, that you slayed Fabrizio as I did our father. How dost it feel?
Cold and yet hot at the same time. It felt painful, but it felt like power. How did it feel? Killing your own sire.
There was a deep pain in myself when when I had to give father the poison that did take his life. And yet, my mother did speak of the treachery he laid upon her. Did she not tell you of what a cruel man he was behind the curtain?
Father, a cruel man? Never.
Well, earlier this day when I did enter, he shoved me aside instead of greeting me, but whatever.
I have recently learned that being the monarch requires cruelty.
Sister, I think that this trifle we've come to, where we both wish for that crown to lay upon our ears, will end in only one way. For you, your husband did kill, whom I, our father, did kill. And so destiny doth foresay that one of us, the other, must slay.
And if I choose to not live by that path, will it be me who dies? If I choose not to follow or subscribe, will you still kill me, brother?
You should know that that crown on my head was the greatest feeling I have ever felt. Did you feel when it did lay upon your brow the feeling of the world at your fingertips? That you are the sole thing that stands between these many lands, these many people, from death and destruction, that power.
Yes. I did feel the power. I feel it now pulsing through me. I feel the cold of the metal against my forehead. And I know it gives me the strength to do what I must needs do.
And yet, sister, it seems the pulse, the piffle I do see upon
No!
my brow.
Nay. No.
It seems as if stress has overtaken thy skin. Look, sister, we were raised together. The same Baroness did teach us the ways of the sword, and I know you match me well. Though I may bathe and eat breakfast twice a day, I do take up my practice with the sword as well.
I bet thou do. Practice with thy sword. Alone.
I have a lot of free time. Look, just no more, sister. For I tell you this, on this very courtroom floor, this very eve, one of us that crown should wear, and the other lie dead.
Her Majesty approaches, clear the room.
Your Majesty, my daughter.
Your daughter? That's the first time that thou hast said that.
Let bygones be. You are now the queen, most outright, and I...
The dowager.
Let's use another term. I believe we should be closer than we were before your father passed.
Dost thou,
Condolences.
tell me true,
Oh,
dost thou believe that this country needs a strong ruler?
oh, that I can say to thee most truly.
And thou knowest that the people of this land have fealty for me. They are loyal to me because they see me as their true queen.
Oh, yes, I do believe this to be true, my dearest daughter. I have not been a good mother to thee after thou lost your own biological mother, but that can be different now, my queen.
Mother, cast not thy saccharine words upon her ears, for I do wish to slay my sister tonight in battle.
Oh, son, these words, no, you are but a gentle soul. Please, do not say such about your dear sister, the queen.
Mother,
Son?
Say it not.
Mother, you are behind us all. You did wish for me to slay our father, and for I to be him.
But it was because he was beating me so cruelly.
What?
I was but a fragile little swan at his band.
Macbethany, only you can see me now and hear my words. Know your mother doth most foully lie.
She
Where
does.
is she
Thou
going?
must hide this better, or they will know.
Sleepwalketh, I do think she do.
Macbethany, dost thou still wish the grasp upon the throne?
I do.
Lose not thy steel, and know that there are enemies in your path before your brother. For look below and find that mother.
Thou hast betrayed me.
Oh, no, dear daughter. Please don't say that you have come down with thy father's illness. Crazy you be. Insane is she. You see, she speaks to ghosts.
You leave now, before I kill thee. I have many loyal followers in this kingdom, and they shall kill thee. If thou dost not step in line behind thy queen, then thou wilt die. Swear it now. Swear thy fealty to me, and send thy son away.
Mother, you know this be not your child. This be the child of another. I am your one and true son.
I can stay silent no more. She has betrayed you. I promised your father upon his last dying breath over the hours that he died that miserable, horrible death, that I would take her and get rid of her so you may be queen.
You're fired.
That was a given when I grabbed you. Take her away to the dungeon.
Son,
No!
do not let them take me like this. You are my really true love.
Sister, why do you not have the strength of 10 men?
I'm barely touching thee.
It hurts!
Really?
I can wait no longer. I draw my sword at thee.
Thou leavest me no choice. If only I had such a long sword as thee, although it is not that long, is it? Nearly a dagger do I have.
It does the work, okay? Good Bethany. Now, take up your stance. Do not make this easy for me. I do not wish to do this, and so make it a battle fair.
Thrust home, my daughter. Thrust home.
You drop your sword.
Why cast you away your sword?
For he knoweth not that I have a sword back here.
Oh, I see.
So, Bethany, it ends like this. You lay down your arms, so I may pierce your breast.
Because I believe thee, brother, to be of better heart than this. Thou hast already lost thy father. Thy mother rots away in a dungeon. Thy best friend Fabrizio is dead, and thou wilt have no sister soon. Wouldst thou really kill thy sister and end any alliance that thou hast?
Sister, I know not why, but my entire life I did think the king I would become, and yet so much treachery has come of it. My own father I have slain, and now my sister? What has come?
'Tis okay. Thou hast not slain thy sister, thy queen.
Bethany,
Oh, what? I was such a silly girl not 20 minutes ago.
I should crawl all the way over here. So
The
is
other
it
way, brother.
the other way?
Or thou diest.
Oh, let them carry him out.
Hey, I can hear you now, Father.
Yes, you hover on the hearth of death.
Bethany, I hope you know what it is that lies on your head. For it be not a crown, it be the blood and the souls of 3 men's lives that you had to take.
No, no, he's not dead yet. Brother, what did I do? I take the sword. 'Tis not mortal, no?
His soul is on its flight towards his final reward.
You have stabbed me in my stomach. I can feel both my breakfast pierced.
No. Brother, no. I changed my mind. I changed my mind.
I don't think it works like this. You already stabbed me.
Steel thy courage, screw thy courage to the sticking place, for thou shalt ascend to lofty heights that ere I ne'er hoped to stride.
What to be done now if no one I love is here to enjoy it with me?
Power needs not love to reign.
Cast away mine own heart. Lobotomize my feelings and think only of power.
Aye, for she who wears the crown doth bear as much. My daughter, there are dangers still within thy path, and I adjure thee, venge thy wronged father still, for your stepmother lives, and until she pays the price for her gross villainy, will I never ascend to my pearly reward. Thou must pave the way of my staircase to heaven with the blood of that base woman.
Bethany, I see the light that you call to me. I see Fabrizio dancing. Oh, he's right there. He do take me in his strong and able arms. Goodbye, sister. Rule well. No, that your brother I always was.
My lady, I did but see Carlos float through the hole above the ground. What has happened to my Carlos? My lady, what?
He hath died.
There be blood upon the floor more than there was before.
It was a natural death, I promise. Ignore the sword in his side.
My lady, thou must be so troubled in thy head, that crown that weighs so heavy. Thou must be so full of fear and dread that thou cannot even lift an arm or a leg to do this ruling properly.
No, thou hadst said that thou believest in me. Yes, I can be queen.
Thou canst be queen, but canst thou rule? Canst thou hold thy sanity still? Each moment I come to thee, and there be another soul lost on thine own floor. The blood grows thicker.
It seemeth as if every 10 minutes someone must die.
My lady, dost thou trust anyone in this abode?
Shield your mind against the madness that doth creep into the crevice of thy skull. Thou must keep thy purpose true.
Dost thou truly believe that thou can do this?
I trust in myself. I am the queen. Now bring me my dinner.
Yes, my lady.
This woman is an instrument of thy mother, sent to wield her influence and take.
Yes. She's evil, yes.
My daughter, I now see naught but hate and vengeance in thine eyes.
What dost thou see?
I see a hand most fair and unbesotted with the crimes of the past, Notice how the blood that once did drench these fragile fingers now has cleared away, for such keen sight can see through that plasma. And now that you are clean within, this hand shall once again draw steel and find thy mother's heart.
Mother, do not resist. Mother, shall I call thee?
Yes, Your Majesty, thank you for
You
releasing
are-
me from my chains. Dost thou have a change of heart?
Tell me this. Have one true conversation with me now.
Anything, my daughter, Your Majesty.
Why didst thou seek power from my father?
He beat me.
I know it not true.
Daughter, in truth, I have always hated thee, for your father's love was always with you first, and with me second, third, behind whoever he was laying with. And yes, I have resented you, and I prefer the child from my own loins, who I could love and be loved by. This is the truth, my daughter.
Didst thou see thyself as queen in power?
It was my son, your brother, who I wanted to be in power. For that was all I had to give him. But you have taken that from him and from me.
I am queen now. Say it. Say it.
I am queen now.
No. Say that I am queen now.
I am queen now.
Thou dost not get it.
You're queen now.
Say it.
You are queen now.
Believe it. I
You
am
cannot control my emotions, but you can control my future. Yes, you are queen. I believe it. But you do not deserve it. For Carlos deserves to be the true leader of this
Carlos
kingdom.
is dead. I killed him.
I hate you! I hate you!
You killed my father. So we are equals here.
Fine, we are equals. Woman to woman. How do we mend this situation?
Before I kill thee, tell me something true about me.
It was hard to hate you.
Was I good once?
You were good. Always. That made me hate you more, however. I am sorry for the wrongs that I have done thee.
Beg me not to kill you.
I have no worth in my life without my